since the last live stream. If you were there for that one, that was a confirmed tornado warning. And now we have a new tornado warning that is just to the north of Lansing, home to Little Brother. Obviously, if you know me, you know I'm a Michigan fan. But this tornado warning is just to the north of Lansing, Michigan, home of the Michigan State Spartans. So, if you know anyone who lives on the campus of Michigan State University, call them now and let them know that there's a tornadic thunderstorm just to the north of them that could honestly be producing. Oh, that's the tightest signature I've seen. That is the tightest. I don't know if that's on the ground, but I would treat this as if this is a tornado on the ground right now. Definitely treat this as if this is a tornado on the ground right now. This is a very, very tight couplet here. Oh my. East Lansing is not in this tornado warning, but portions of the campus of the Michigan State University campus are likely included in this. So if you or your child lives on the campus of Michigan State, I'd call them now and let them know that on Interstate 69 and US 127, tell them now to get off the highway. Get into a ditch or a convenience store. Right now. As this is the most serious situation right now. There isn't anything else going on. This is the only tornado warning that is in effect right now. So, let's read this here. This was issued by the NWS in Grand Rapids. Tornado warning for East Central Ionia County in South Central Michigan and Clinton County in South Central Michigan until 10:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 10:14, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 6 miles northeast of Portland, moving east at 40 miles per hour. The hazard is obviously a tornado. This is a radar-indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. And tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near St. John's around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include DeWitt. Jeez. Still a very, very tight velocity couplet. I'm going to go to Twitter now and see if we have anything on this. I don't think there's any storm chasers on this. Don't see anything on Twitter. Oh, that may be something. Gonna wait for the new velocity, new reflectivity scan. That may be something on the ground. This could definitely be something on the ground right now. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning up in Canada. That looks like it's about to move out that area, so we're not going to cover that. Still a very tight velocity couplet, and oh, I think that's a tornado on the ground. I would have to say this is on the ground now. If you live in Riley, run to your shelter. Run to your shelter now. If you live in Riley. I believe that this is a tornado that is on the ground now. Look at that hook. Look at that. My goodness. A severe weather watch is not expected at this time. This is issued like 2 hours ago, so that's old now. And I will be back in a minute. I need to check on some things really quickly. Good job. Okay, I'm back now, and my goodness, this thing is still having a strong tornadic signature on it. That could honestly be a debris ball. That may actually be a correlation coefficient drop. I can say now for a fact that this won't be affecting East Lansing or Lansing. So you guys who live on the campus of Michigan State, you guys are good now. You guys are good to come out of your safe space. But if you are north of the campus of the University of Michigan State, please be in your safe space for another 13 minutes. My goodness, this thing is still going. There could honestly be twin tornadoes trying to form. We have the main rotation right here, and then we have another one right in front of it. So there could be twin tornadoes on the ground now. Well, not on the ground, but attempting to form now. What? This is issued at 10:06. What? Oh yes, also, if you did not know, Hurricane Darby, which at this time last night was a Category 1 hurricane, has rapidly intensified into Category 4. We'll go over to that one once we get rid of this tornado warning. But my goodness, this thing is mind-boggling. From the words of James Spann. And if there is any good news here, it seems as if the rotation has weakened significantly. There's still the risk of a tornado, but it's much, much less now, which is obviously good. Still, though, you guys need to be in your safe place. If you live north of the campus of Michigan State University, you need to be in your safe place still for another 10 minutes. St. John's, you guys are on the edge of the polygon, and for that reason, I'm sticking with that you guys need to be in your safe place until this warning is either allowed to expire or it can be canceled. Once again, if you're just tuning into the live stream, I'm on here currently for a tornado warning that is just to the north of the Michigan State campus. This will not affect Lansing or East Lansing or the campus of the University of Michigan. What are you? Okay, so we're probably going to watch this thing right there. Tornado warning remains in effect until 10:45 p.m. for central Clinton County. At 10:22, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 7 miles southwest of St. John's, and it looks like a new velocity scan has just came in. And yeah, the circulation is weakening. The rotation on this storm is beginning to weaken significantly, which obviously is good. Obviously, you've seen me do this before if you've watched my live streams in the past, but these greens are moving towards the radar, and these reds and oranges are moving away. And right in the middle there is where we have our tornadic rotation. Let me draw that again. These greens and grays are moving towards. These red and oranges are moving away. Right in the middle is where we have our tornadic rotation. So this tornado warning is set to expire in 7 minutes. I highly doubt, unless this circulation revives itself, that the National Weather Service will issue a new warning. However, it's not out of the equation. But I believe, yes, the way you guys are still under a tornado warning, but the circulation is well to your northeast now. So I'd recommend staying in your safe place for another 6 minutes until this warning is allowed to expire. But you guys are in the clear from this storm. And yeah, this storm has really died out. If we go back and look at it here, see how it had that good hook echo shape. Then the storm sort of died out. Obviously, there's still tornadic rotation, but it's much weaker than it was before, and yeah, circulation's almost completely gone now. Gray's moving towards radar, red's moving away. Right in the middle is where we have the potential for a tornado, but I honestly do not believe that there is a tornado on the ground anymore, and correlation coefficient confirms. I believe that there may have been a brief touchdown, but it was very, very brief when the storm had a good hook echo shape. This warning expires in 4 minutes. Nothing had... Yeah?
Did you have any pizza?
No.
Are you?
Probably not.
Why?
I had onion rings at work, and I had 3 things of cookies.
Alright, he had onion rings at work.
So this tornado warning expires in 4 minutes once again, and then we are going to switch our attention over to the tropics.
How was work tonight, bud?
Pretty good. I'm live streaming right now.
What?
I am live streaming right now. So this warning is set to expire in 3 minutes now, and I am then going to shift our attention over to the tropics. I actually want to take a look at Detroit's radar here. This storm warning is set to expire in 3 minutes, and this storm had the potential 20 minutes ago to put down a tornado, and I believe it had, but now I do not believe this storm has the potential to put down another tornado, as the tornadic rotation has been weakening. That's the good news here. The tornado threat here with this storm is beginning to go away now. It has been for, I'd say, about past 12 minutes now. This warning is set to expire in 2 minutes, and as of right now, it does not look like National Weather Service in Grand Rapids or Detroit is planning on issuing a new warning here. And they do not, but they issue it with a tornado possible tag here. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning issued by NWS Detroit, Potomac, Michigan until 11:45. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for Shiawassee County in southeastern Michigan until 11:45. This is a radar-indicated 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and penny-sized hail with the potential for a tornado. The severe thunderstorm will be near Landsberg around 10:50. I know I'm going to butcher these names, so I apologize in advance. Owusu and Perry around 11 p.m. EDT. Morris around 11:05. Coruna around 11:10. Bancroft around 11:15. Durand around 11:20. And Byron and Lennon around 11:25. Other locations impacted by this severe thunderstorm include Bennington and Vernon. So if I called out any of your town names in that warning text, I'd recommend getting indoors now, because not only is there the threat for wind gusts and penny-sized hail, but there's also the potential for a tornado here. And the tornado warning has officially expired. So now that that's out of the way, we can go to the tropics. And we will take a look at Hurricane Darby here, which is remaining a powerful Category 4 hurricane. I believe this is the I believe this is the 11 p.m. advisory. I don't believe that one bit, National Hurricane Center. I do not believe that one bit. Darby is likely to change little in strength during the next day or so. I highly doubt that. Considering yesterday on the Kona Dame and Habit making it to major status, I have my doubts there. I definitely have my doubts. I have my doubts. So, let's go to tropical tidbits here. We can take a look at Hurricane Darby. And it does seem to me like the eye has shrunk itself a lot. And I've seen in Discord servers I'm in about the weather and that stuff that Darby may be undergoing an eye wall replacement cycle, which basically that stops a storm from strengthening very, very briefly. It basically repairs the eye wall, which is the area surrounding the Y. The Y. Yeah, that makes sense. Jeez. The eye. And in Darby's place, that could be what kills it. Because by tomorrow or late tomorrow evening, Darby will be moving into an area of unfavorable conditions. Here is the cone, and Darby should be reaching Hawaii as a depression around 2 p.m. on Saturday. So that's that.
5-0.
Okay, Max, everyone hears you. That's not saying there. I hope you know that.
Yeah. Just find how it was until you move your stuff.
Sorry that I can't control where my things go. Because there's nowhere else to put my thing.